Ghana Tertiary Education Commission organized media seminar to educate media bodies of the work of the Commission to enhance its performance on agenda setting in playing watchdog's role towards the tertiary education in Ghana, which has taken media as a partner and stakeholders in the development and objectives of the Commission and the nation. According to the Director General for Gtec, Mr. Mohamed Salisu, in a statement said that they are ready to set out which is sufficient and differentiated and diversified, which will be an institution program and the mandate for policy measure for quality education in Ghana.
There's cost effectiveness in the work they do. Number two, the objective is also to make sure that the institutions provide consistent quality of service. We've agreed to give quality education to our Ghanaian students on a day-to-day basis. Is the job of Gtec to make sure this contract is upheld. Then we make sure that the institutions actually work for what they are set up to do, advancing the application of knowledge, whether through research, through learning, or through technology transfer. We want to make sure that our institutions are at the very edge of scientific enterprise. We know that education is largely a means to an end, in many respects. The whole purpose of setting up our tertiary education system is to develop a certain critical mass of human capital for national development. So these are the key aspirations that guide the broad mandate of regulation for Gtec. The functions under the law are categorized in 6 areas. We have general functions, we have advisory functions, coordinating functions, regulatory functions, and accreditation functions. And last but not the least, the miscellaneous category. All other things that the board can and should do in pursuit of the objects that we described earlier. These are what constitute the functions of the Commission as envisaged in the law. And the general functions, some of the key points are applying the highest quality standards and relevance of teaching and research. You don't just set up the institution to become a degree mill. There have to be quality standards, and what they do in the institutions has to be relevant for our development purposes. We need to promote equity and inclusivity. The Constitution guarantees that. It's a constitutional right that all programs that are provided, we should make sure that people have access to them, and people with different abilities and constraints are provided for. We promote transparency in governance and best practices for accountability. The Commission also has to promote the culture of independent, lifelong learning and scientific inquiry, and affirmative action in everything that we do. So you provide for disadvantaged groups and other marginalized sections of society. Under our advisory functions, we typically operate at the interface between the Commission and the Ministry. So the Commission is enjoined to advise the Minister on the establishment and development of tertiary education institutions. With respect to our national development aspirations and the charge for education, what is the tertiary education system we envisage to deliver those objectives? And how do we put in the building blocks in terms of creation of new institutions and how they evolve? The advice has to be between the Commission and the Ministry. We also provide advice and guidance on the general direction of development of the institution. So once established, how do the institutions evolve on a day-to-day basis? And we want to make sure that we set up a system that is sufficiently differentiated and diversified. And the simple reason is that the world of work out there, what we are producing, the need we are producing tertiary education graduates to meet is very varied and diverse. you need to make the provision in such a way that it addresses every one of those needs. So it's a pipeline connecting from the supply to the point where the demand is required. So this will be in respect of programs, institutions, the mandates of those institutions, and indeed where the institutions are located. One of our principal advisory functions is to advise government on budget needs and how it's allocated to the public tertiary institutions. And then recommend standards and norms, because these have to be approved as part of policy. And then advise the president through the minister on the grant of charter. It's the job of Gtec to take you through that process of growth, monitor and assess you, and certify that the Gtec will become the sole point, connection point between the tertiary education institutions and external assistance and funding that is coming into them.
Speaking at the event was the chairman for Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, Mr. Kwame BOAFO Arthor, said that Gtec aimed to inform and educate media of the operation of Ghana Tertiary Education with provision that have an implication for their practice and their role in quality education in Ghana.
As you may already be aware, the objectives of this seminar are as follows. 1. To inform and educate the media fraternity on the mandate and operations of the Commission, as spelled out in Act 1023, with provisions that have implications for media practice in Ghana. 2. To establish the level of awareness of standards and quality assessment and quality assurance in tertiary education by the media and their role thereof. 3. To come up with strategies on how best the Commission, in collaboration with the media, can put the issue of continuous quality improvement in tertiary institutions on the forefront of public or national discourse. As a key stakeholder in national development, it was deemed necessary to ensure that our media is well briefed and informed about what the Ghana tertiary education is all about with regard to monitoring, regulating, evaluating various standards in the tertiary institutions of this country. We are equally aware of the need to let you know some of the problems that face Gtec. In addition, it is important to gather the views, ideas, and suggestions from the media on the most effective and efficient ways of propagating the essence of quality assurance by exposing the running of unaccredited programs and institutions to the public. So in addition to me briefing you and telling you about what Gtec stands for, we expect that by your experience in dealing with various national developmental issues, you will also let us know how best even to deal with you. We must not gloss over the fact that Ghana has over 200 accredited public and private tertiary institutions, with student population of 580,751, ensuring quality education in these institutions is onerous, given the challenges in monitoring and evaluating programs offered by these institutions. And that is the more reason why the media should be with us on this journey of ensuring that these over 200 institutions at the tertiary levels conform to rules and regulations that will help in enhancing quality standards in the various education institutions. I've no doubt in my mind that we are all ready and willing to take up the challenges to ensure quality education in the country.